Very good morning, students. Today is my lecture 3 on project management topic. The content I am going to cover in this video is project management, project planning, project steps, project scheduling, project controlling, work breakdown structure, basic tools, bar chart, milestone planning, and velocity diagram. Also, this is a part of operation research, as well as this is also used by the graduate and postgraduate students. Project management is basically divided in three phases: project planning, project scheduling, and project controlling. Project planning and project scheduling are completed before start of actual project. Project controlling, the third, comes into the operation during execution of the project. Project features. A project has identifiable beginning and end points. It is a non-permanent entity. It can be broken into identifiable activities that requires time and resources for execution. It is scheduled to be completed by a target date. The objectives are clear and end products are definite. It is usually large and complex with time horizon of 2 to 3 years. However, some projects take 10 years, while others have lasted for less than 6 months. It usually involves heavy investment. Execution of projects, activities, and completion of the project is subjected to uncertainties and risks. Each project, whether big or small, has three basic requirements. It should be completed without delay. It should use available manpower and other resources. It should have small investment. Project like construction of a building, roads, bridges, physical verification of stone, air, closing on account by company can be handled by critical path method. Project planning is an important phase during which are set the plans and strategies of project execution, keeping in mind the policies, procedure, and rules of the organization. It has two important aspects: identification of the activities, jobs, tasks to be performed, and estimation of the required resources. It involves 5M: manpower, resources, man, machine, material, money, and manufacturing unit. Project planning involves the following steps: setting the objective, if the project, and the assumption to be made. Developing work breakdown structure. Depending upon the extent of control desired and the availability of computational aids, the project is broken down into clearly definite activities. Determination of time, estimate of these activities, estimation of resources required, financial, managerial, and operational. Study of alternative ways of attaining goals. Establishment of interdependent relationship between the activities. Now, if I talk about project scheduling, it has start, finish time of each activity, earliest and latest time at which event can occur, critical activities that requires special attention, allocating resources, men, machine, material to each activity, slack and flow for non-critical activities which are not very important. So slacks are the time which are given that we can use it for refreshment. We have some extra time, we can use it. Those time are called slack and flow. Various constraints due to limitation of resources. Now, project controlling. Setting standard and targets with regard to time and cost of the project. Reviewing the progress by comparing the work accomplished to work scheduled at different stages and finding the deviations. Evaluating the effect deviation on the project plan. Updating the project schedule. The corrective measure to rectify the deviation from the plan should suggest this required decision making with respect to resources. Scheduling of job crashing means the time with which the time with which what we can do, we can complete the project by paying some extra amount, so that a project should be completed and our public should not get interrupted or they do not fall in problems. Now, work breakdown structure. A project is a combination of interrelated activities which must be performed in certain order for its completion. The process is divided into activities called work breakdown structure. Basic tools and techniques of project management: bar chart, milestone chart, velocity diagram, network technique. Bar chart are the two-dimensional pictorial representation of a project. In a bar chart, the activities are shown in one axis and the duration on the other axis. It helps to review the It helps to review the progress, allows for rescheduling the project, and highlight the critical activities and the other bottleneck situations in completion of the project. It is normally suited to small projects. It cannot take into account the uncertainties. Now, this is bar chart example. In this figure, I have done a comparison of favorite type of movie, the comedy movie, action movie, drama movie, and with respect to the people, their likings. Number of people liking comedy movie, number of people liking action movie. So this is something, the ratio with which people are liking something. It is represented in the bar form. Similarly, in this figure number 2, apple, orange, banana, kiwi, blueberry and grapes are kept on the horizontal axis and the number of people on the vertical axis, which is representing, see, 35 number of people are liking apple fruits. Then 30 number of people are liking oranges. Then 15 number of people are liking only banana. So this is a percentage where we can get the information, number of people liking number of fruits. In this milestone chart are the modified and improved version of the event, which marks either the beginning or the end of an activity. Though milestone charts are more detailed and offer better control than chart, they possess most of the drawback in the art of the bar chart. In the If we compare this chart, in this we are more stressing on the end events. End events, you can see the number of months are written on this horizontal axis, and from the April to May, the end of April is representing some activity. Then thereafter, the end of May is also representing some another activity, and the end of May and starting of June is representing this another activity. So milestone chart are improved version, and either the beginning or the end of any activity are based on this. Now, this is milestone plan. Focus is mainly on the end date, by which the something needs to be completed or by which certain objects need to be achieved. Bar or Gantt chart focuses more on the activities to be carried out to complete the project. So in this also you can say maximum we are focusing on the end date. So by the completion of the previous project, we can start with the new project. This is called Gantt chart. And this is the velocity diagram. Velocity diagram are useful for representing the activities which require a series of length working in given sequence. Here you can see a circle. This is representing a fan which is connected from the center O to C by a connecting rod. OCP is representing a L-shaped connecting rod. So O to C. Once this point C is going to shift up to here, this point. So what we can see, the point P is going to move from this position to this position with this arrow. So what we can say, this area is going to move as of this C point is pulled by this angular motion of this. By the angular motion of this crank, this is going to move this side and this is going to move in the backward direction. So this point P can move in backward as well as in forward direction. So for these kinds of mechanism, velocity diagrams are used. This is the last slide. Thank you for watching my video.